Yep, that's me. No, not the dinosaur about to get the star. The hapless ape just below here. I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation. Okay, besides Mario Party. Well, it all unfolded a little bit like this one eventful Saturday morning. Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit and into green. Welcome back to Mario Party 3. Let's get to the Battle Royale maps and proceed with the next board, Spiny Desert. In terms of recording, there's been a bit of a gap. It has been a rough time of it, but I think things are slowly getting better. Just might have done a bit of damage to myself stressing and got to fix up a few muscles, but I think we'll be okay. So, as always, there's just me as we head out into the desert. Very appropriate that I'm recording at summer. We've used everybody once. I've played as the 2 princesses, so gonna be the monkey. I am going into the desert, so I want a tinge of green in there. And we'll get Daisy on board because one of them, well, most people tend to associate Sarasaland as being a desert kingdom. It's not actually true. Sarasaland actually has 4 different kingdoms. There's the Birabuto Kingdom, the Muda Kingdom, the Eastern Kingdom, and the Chai Kingdom. Birabuto Kingdom is apparently supposed to have been translated as Pirapt Kingdom, Pyramid and Egypt, because it's the very Egyptian-themed desert one. The Muda Kingdom, it is meant to be pronounced Muda because it's based on the Bermuda Triangle. Eastern Kingdom is Easter Island, and the Chai Kingdom is China. Those weird hopping enemies, they're actually Jiangxi. So, I've rambled enough, let's get that set. And probably my playing skill is going to be enough of a handicap as it is. So, we move on to Spiny Desert, Shifting Sands and Burning Sun, and what they don't tell you is that there are 2 star spaces, but one of them is a mirage. The magic lamp always takes you to the correct one though. Let's head out to the desert, and we are playing a custom amount of turns, 25 as usual, because it allows me to easily divide this into 5 videos. I just think that works. Choose a minigame option, all minigames as usual. We give out our bonus stars. Let's go! Last time was a pretty tight win for Peach, but let's see what we can do.
You're all here. Welcome to the legendary Spiny Desert. In this land of the burning sun, you'll battle to become the superstar. And usual stuff, determine the turn order.
I'm actually going first! About time! And it was pretty much order we appeared in. 7 is the highest number with which you can actually go last, as I've mentioned, so it would be really, really bad to wind up having that happen. Okay, there's one of our first star spaces over in the nighttime section. And there's one here, so we are going to have to go a fair way around the board for that. Alright, let's roll, DK. Let's check if the settings are the... Whoops. Settings are exactly as I left them. Oh, Baby Bowser's shop. Oh, that reverse mushroom is a good insurance policy. Hidden block on the first... Oh, man! Oh, I'm gonna get screwed over for the rest of the game. That's rubbish. I call foul. I'll take it, but I call foul. Like, I'll admit that I don't necessarily like losing just because of bad luck. If I wind up losing but luck was ultimately the deciding factor in a very close struggle, then I don't mind. But if I lose just because something really janky and luck-based happened, then it gets a bit annoying. But by the same token, I don't like winning in those circumstances either. If it's a good fight, I'll be very happy, but if it's just complete jank, it doesn't feel like a fulfilling result either way. I'm a bit weird like that, but mind you, I have to be consistent. If I don't like losing, I suddenly can't speak English, because of bad luck, then I shouldn't like winning because of pure good luck and only good luck either. But don't make a fuss about it. Whether you win or lose because of luck, just acknowledge that it's the sort of thing that happens, it all evens out in the long run, and move on. Okay. Confirm. Alright, now pay attention. Read from the right, as I usually do. Alright, so we actually do have the order of KGB. Second person from the right. The person in the middle was Goomba. I think that they're usually going to get the correct answer, they just muck around with it. GBK... GBKKB. GBK. Cooper. Wait, Luigi got the wrong one? I thought he'd selected the Cooper. I'm gonna have to look back at that. BGG KKB. BGG KKB, repeat my mnemonics. G. Yep. That should get it. Are they going to fool around? Nope. Daisy changes her answer at the last second. There we go. Coins for DK, and boy, what a first turn. I'm going to have a look at the board. I forgot to do the board overview. I'm a little rusty on this one. DK gets his fluke star. Luigi's in last. So, let's actually take a look at the board. So, as you can see here, here's our item shop. There's a skeleton key door up there, which would make me miss the star, so I don't want to go that way. Here is one of the central warp points. Land on any of the happening spaces surrounding it, and you'll travel up to here. Same deal with this. Anybody who lands on any of those will transport everyone to the other one. If we keep going around this way, you can either loop around, take those two paths, or you can try and take a shortcut with action time going over the cacti. I think it's only going that way though. So you have to time your jumps right or else you'll get bounced somewhere else. I think you might either there or you can wind up going back to start. I think. So up here there's another looping path just underneath there. Up there's our other oasis, as I said, so it's not the most complex board in terms of layouts. You've got a skeleton key door that leads you to Boo, and you'll need that skeleton key to have a shot at the star. Okay. Maybe I should have paid attention to that, but the reverse mushroom isn't too bad, all things considered. Those houses kind of look like they're straight out of Super Mario Odyssey. So, hey, the Millennium Star's got a tent set up. That's pretty cool. There's a nice campfire going, too. They're pretty cool. So, yeah, you've got an interesting mix of paths around the place and little shortcuts you can take. Let's go this way. So, yeah, it's a nicely designed board, I think. It's just that star space thing is such a pain in the butt. Luigi is going... Well, he's getting a move on. Okay, so he and Daisy will get pulled in by a pair of red eyes. That's pretty much it. You only ever see the red eyes. And they'll shoot for the star. Yoshi actually has coins. Yoshi has decided not to buy anything, oddly. Okay, so I probably don't want to land on that because then Yoshi can get the star. So yeah, the happening spaces are usually around that area and that's about it. Okay, so that appears to be the real one. I think it is anyway. I better find my way to getting a skeleton key as a backup. Water World. Can I do it? Alright, so it's, yep, steer and accelerate. And we have to turn very early. I've got the outside lane. Accelerate, turn in early. Alright, I've got the lead. I cut Yoshi off. That's good, that's good. Oh no. Took that turn pretty badly. Not the best effort I could have come up with. There was some pretty shoddy turning going at full speed. But I honestly do think you need to go at full speed and just turn early. It's much, much better than actually trying to slow down because that still mucks you up. It's very floaty. Alright. Alright, looks like Yoshi's got that star. We'll find out. But getting the happening star is a good result. Unless one of these dinguses winds up landing on a happening space. Oh no, Yoshi might not get it. Rightio, that is the real one. The fake one winds up disappearing on you. So Yoshi earns the first legit star of the game. Alright. Okay, so there... Well. So, well, 3 holes in the ground. Alright, so everyone's been dragged in. That gives me a good shot. Alright, so we're all back there. So Daisy's moving on out after the stars. She's got an opportunity. Ah, picture imperfect. Let's see how I do. Yep, hit the block to stop. Looks like we got the hardest one. Mario is usually the hard one. Highest score as well. Alright, how good is my timing? Alright, I got 30 points at the moment. Timing. Oh, that's not great. Well, I managed to get pretty much everything right. Yeah, that's not bad. I only messed up the mouth. That wasn't too bad. Good early lead for the minigame star. good early lead for the coin star. So what is my plan? So I need a good roll to get out of here, but I'm chasing Daisy as a result. Do I use my insurance policy? No, it's too early to worry about that. I'm not going to complain about mushrooms. Toad must have figured I was lying, but that was the best result I could have got. Alright, item minigame. I think we can switch out of these. But, oh well, good opportunity to take a little break and stretch up. Always make sure to stretch. I've had some seriously tight muscles in my legs. I don't stretch properly. Well, that made sense for Luigi. Because as has been mentioned, most characters do have signature items. Daisy's got a shot at the star. Ooh, that was the Mirage. Problem is, I can't quite do the voice, but I'm always reminded, for some reason, that when I hear the word Mirage, I'm always reminded of Phil Jupiter's excellent rant when Stephen's talking about the angle of the setting sun and at what point the sun has actually set. Apparently, because of the refraction of light through the Earth's atmosphere and that, the sun has actually set at the point it's touching the horizon. It just means the refraction of light will show it differently, and probably the fact that light takes a long time to wind up getting to Earth from the sun, like about 8 minutes. And Phil's going on this massive rant about how it's all a mirage and everything like that, because sometimes they admit that they'll try and set people off just because they can. The producers have even acknowledged that they do try and set David Mitchell off on some fairly spectacular rants because he makes everything so funny. Stephen has actually described it as angry logic. Though one time, with the columns on the Parthenon question, they actually set into Johnny Vegas off instead. Anyway, let's get some golf. Okay, so it's a pretty close one. All right. All right, so I want to swing it about here. That should do. Oh, it just bounced over. A little less power and I'd have had that. Oh, that's not physics. That's not how physics works unless the grass is really, really long. I mean, I will admit that I missed my shot. Hands down, I miscalculated and hit way too much power, but physics does not work that way. There is such a thing as momentum and gravity, and the ball rolling down the damn hill. I call foul on that element. I don't call foul on losing, I call Wait, why am I criticizing the Mario series for completely disobeying physics? This is a series... Is this turn 5? This is a series where you can control your jumping to such an extent that you can jump forwards, then arc backwards above where you started. And you can even turn around easily in mid-air. 4. Is that what I get for ranting? I can get a happening space, or I can get a battle space. Daisy can't get that star because of the bank. Now, I've got a plan. This gives me a lead for the happening star. It keeps those other two Pillocks out of the race for the star. Of course, it does require Yoshi to not land on a happening space. Alright, so we didn't wind up going anywhere. But why are they going around in a circle? They can't get that stuff. Alright, so every time I plan something, it backfires. This is why I improvise things. This is why I like to say that my patron saint is Indiana Jones. Oh, I've lost this one. Because every time I actually set up a plan with a logical structure and actual strategy behind it, it's like, okay, I've got this plan organized. I know what I'm going to do. And I need this sequence of events to play out this particular... I'm just going to concede because I can't beat the AI because whoever mashes the button best pushes everyone else back and I can't button mash. But you see, every time I actually plan something out, the universe will quite simply rearrange itself to screw over that plan and it winds up going horrifically wrong. We'll continue this rant in part 2.